My husband wants me to be friends with the woman he used to want, and I feel icky about it. I'm 30, and my husband is 27. We've built a really solid marriage. I came into this relationship with baggage from being cheated on multiple times in the past, so I've had trust issues. But my husband has honestly been amazing. I trust him 99%. I don't know if I'll ever trust anyone 100% again, but I genuinely don't believe he would risk our marriage. So this isn't really about thinking he's going to cheat. Here's where it gets complicated. He has a female best friend he's known for about 6 years. He introduced me to her and her husband early in our relationship. We hung out with them a few times. One night at their house, she got into an argument with her husband, and my now husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, went upstairs to their bedroom to talk to her and give advice. They were up there alone for about 45 minutes. Then her husband joined them for another 20 minutes. I remember feeling weird about it, but I brushed it off. Later on, my husband told me that before she met her husband, and before he met me, he used to have a crush on her and even asked if she wanted to have sex. She said no. After that, they just became best friends. He says he sees her like a sister now. He admits he still thinks she's objectively attractive, but says he's not attracted to her anymore. I don't even know how to process that. Is that actually possible? Ever since he told me that, something in my stomach flips whenever her name pops up on his phone. It took me almost 3 years to even admit to him that this dynamic makes me uncomfortable. I've never asked him to cut her off. I've just dealt with it internally. For the past couple years, it hasn't really been an issue because she and her husband moved to another state. We haven't had to see them, but now she's getting divorced and likely moving back here. And I can't ignore the anxiety creeping in. I can't help but wonder how often they've been talking since the divorce started. I don't know her well enough to know if she respects boundaries. I would hope she does. I believe my husband would shut anything inappropriate down. But the idea of her newly single and back in our city makes my stomach feel icky. The bigger issue right now is that my husband seems to think I want to be friends with her. I'm sure once she's back, he'll want us all to hang out again. And I don't want to. I don't want to fake smiles. I don't want to sit there pretending I'm completely fine while my brain replays the fact that he once wanted her sexually. So I'm stuck. Do I just suck it up and play nice to keep the peace? Do I admit that I'm uncomfortable even though I trust him? Is it unfair of me to not want to be friends with someone he considers a best friend? How do I express boundaries without sounding controlling or insecure? I don't want to create a problem where there isn't one, but I also don't want to ignore my gut feeling and resent him later. Any advice would help. I'm exhausted and overthinking this.